Sofia Sewing and her partner Shelby Bates getting set for this women's doubles semifinal. Sewing, 25 years old, from Boca Raton, Florida, coming off of a gold medal alongside Shelby Bates in Chicago at the end of August. Those two playing very well together. They have been primary partners throughout the majority of the season, taking on Amanda Hendry and Allison Harris. At the top of your screen, it's Bates and Sewing at the bottom. First to 11 win by 2, best 2 of 3 here in this women's doubles format.
Oh, just missing the baseline right there is Hendry. Great defense from Hendry and Harris early on here as Sewing getting big in the middle early.
This match, kind of your classic offense versus defense. Harris and Hendry, tremendous defenders against the firepower of Bates and Sewing.
Right there, you get Harris on her heels a little bit, almost expecting a speed up from Bates. She drops it in, kind of flips that script. Ooh, Allison Harris pulling the trigger right there at Bates.
Initiating early. That's not typically her game plan. Very methodical in the way that Harris goes about creating points.
I was talking with a couple of players yesterday. They did and have seen that recently out of Allison Harris. Almost a change of style, a change of philosophy, almost to a pull the trigger first mentality.
Would you call that a change of style or an expansion of game?
A little bit of both.
Sewing pulls the trigger, gets the point. It's a 3-0 run to start.
Well, that's a good spot there for Sewing. Hendry has to sit down the line heavy. She goes right off her inside hip, crosses her up just enough.
Excuse me, winner off of the net cord, forces the side out. Allison Harris, 32 years old, from Nashville, Tennessee. They are the 2 seed, are she and Hendry, as Hendry gets overextended coming through the middle.
Yeah, that's a good look there from Hendry, crashing off the drive from Harris, but ball got just behind her enough that it goes wide.
Error from Bates gets Harris and Hendry on the board. Trying to go for the third shot, drop a little too short, side out.
So exactly what I kind of hit on a little bit earlier in the day when you and I were just talking, Dorian. We talked about the length of time that Bates and Sewing were on the court yesterday. And now I'm seeing the legs, I feel, from Bates just aren't under her right now. As much as I'd like to see. She's missed a couple easy balls into the net straight on in front of her. Oh, there's Sewing, full flamingo.
Now, good job pushing Hendry back and pushing the 2 C's onto their second serve.
1-3-2.
Just long off the paddle of Hendry.
A good leave, good talk there for Sewing. Calling Bates off that ball.
3-1-1.
Missed return, another point. So a pair of missed returns already on the side of Harris and Hendry.
Yeah, I just stood up a little too quickly through that cross-court dink.
If you are a player that spent a lot of time on court in the way that you noted Shelby Bates has, how do you rediscover your legs?
So right now it's all in your head, right? I have to think through my legs. I have to think each and every point, use my legs, get down. And it's a mental thing more than it is a physical thing for her.
Bates and Sewing did have the advantage of a bye in their opening round, got through their second round matchup in fairly straightforward fashion, 12-10, 11-2.
Straightforward in game 2. But that's a testament to the team they were playing came off of a match and a win. And then you have Bates and Sewing coming in completely cold. And so that's a lot of times where teams and top seeds will get kind of crossed up, is when they're coming off a bye. You have a team that's coming in and playing you that's already played a match and won a match.
It was as Harris goes off the edge guard for another point. The first match for Sewing and Bates today against Pearson and Ojeda, they topped Kelsey Matthews and Allie Reichert, who we've seen make runs to gold medal matches. That did, in fact, go 3. Bates pulls it down the line.
Great job by Shelby Bates clearing her body here on this two-hander. As she hits this, she's almost fading out of bounds, but it's not anything bad. Watch how she fades to the side, but she's fading so that she clears her body so she can extend on that two-hander.
Didn't have a ton of room to work with. As another point for Bates and Sewing, and I noted it yesterday in split age. This may be the most confident I've ever seen Shelby Bates in terms of her play on court.
Well, 100%. And again, it comes from what she's doing on and off the court. She's putting in that time. She always has, but now all of a sudden it's starting to kind of click and come together. And we've talked about it before. I've had the honor of working with her on court and getting that time with her. And I'll tell you right now, no one's going to work harder. No one is going to put in more time. No one is going to want to, hit more balls, drill more than her. And again, right now it's starting to show. And we saw that emotion all come to fruition in Chicago when she took that gold medal with Sofia Sewing.
The APP Tour Store is now open online. Visit the theapp.global to get all your APP gear today. Fans having a fun time in the VIP here at Pickle and Chill. My mother.
Dare we say she's back.
Best water girl ever.
Yes.
Here in Columbus. Played a helping hand for Lee Whitwell yesterday in her split age semifinal alongside Daria Walczak. Still doesn't think she's ready to join the tour, though.
She said to me today, though, that she's got her gym shoes on.
I do actually believe they're Skechers as well.
She is
there
ready.
You go. She is ready to go.
Lefty.
Good defense coming out of the timeout. Second serve on the way. Good spot from Hendry.
Yeah, way to slow it down. Get that ball down at the feet. Sewing trying to reset that.
Sewing used that flamingo a lot lately.
Yeah, you float a third right there. She's going to get full extension on it. And more times than not, that ball is not coming back.
I think we need a side-by-side of who does it better, Sewing or Kavka. Harris pulls the trigger.
That's just a great spot right there. She goes right shoulder of Sewing, and nothing against PK, but I think Sewing makes it look better, but PK hits it harder.
I'll give you that. Bates hitting that one pretty hard for the put away.
Nice angle right there from Shelby Bates again with those overheads. We see it time and time again. You hit that overhead back to the baseline. These teams are going to dig that out. You got to hit that angle. She does it perfectly right there.
finally, Harris with the inside-out forehand winner.
Well, she goes patent shot winner right there. She goes that inside out, one of her favorite shots.
Bates leaves it go. It drops well within the court, so a quick side out.
Well, Hendry knew it was in off her paddle. She had to come on as soon as that ball passed Shelby Bates.
Catches Hendry moving through transition.
And just got to set the feet there, reset that ball, work your way up after you reset that. Wow.
Great job from Sewing. Full extension to the backhand wing.
Yeah, she played right there like she was about 6'6". Full extension on that backhand side, saving that winner down the line.
That helps with the 75% of court coverage
that she's used to doing, especially in mix with Casey Diamond. That's a nice lob.
Well constructed, and it all started with the Shelby Bates lob.
Well, yeah, Bates has been really honing in that lob, their timing on it, placement of it. We saw a lot of it earlier in the year when her and Sewing upset Fudge and Braverman in a quarterfinal matchup at the Fort.
Second serve on the way. That time Hendry led the lob perfectly.
Well, that was a moment of fog through the mind of Shelby Bates, forgetting that Amanda Hendry's lefty. If that's a righty, it's a perfect shot over the backhand, but Amanda Hendry is left-handed. She's all over that.
Sewing ready for the counter.
Well, I mean, it's the same ball that she got burnt on about 6 points ago when Harris went right shoulder on her. That time, Sewing gets the paddle up and in position, ready for this ball right there.
Bates getting a little big at the kitchen line. It's hard not to with the floaters.
Yeah, it's tough. The ball's sitting there for you.
Sewing not able to fight it off. Another point.
Well, crossed up right there as Hendry just goes straight body here at Sofia Sewing. Sewing trying to open up and get to that two-hander. Great shot from Hendry to body her up. We always talk about the familiarity when you have partners that know each other so well, play together all the time. That's Bates and Sewing right now. Whenever Bates or Sewing gets pulled to the sideline, you see the movement of their partner covering the court. They do it so well, and it's not even, there's no communication. They don't even need to say or talk. They just know.
Bates and Sewing both living in Florida. They train together. That's been one of the things that we've seen come out of pickleball in the last 18 months or so is the consistent pairings as Hendry sends that well long for a game point.
I don't think Bates was expecting Sewing to speed up that fifth shot. She got caught a little bit behind.
Harris misses the backhand cut. Second serve. Another ball sent long, and now Bates and Sewing will have 2 opportunities to capture the opening game.
10-4-1.
Good defense from Hendry.
Bates and Sewing fighting over that middle ball right there. I know it's Sofia Sewing's forehand, but Bates started it. She was ready for the finish. Started with the forehand speed up. She was all over that backhand. That's going to be long.
Well long on the lob from Bates from beyond the baseline. And now we'll get an offensive timeout. Hendry and Harris fighting off 3 game points, but with work to do, trailing by 6 here in game number 1. Bates and Sewing not looking too pressed about it.
No, and I think they almost enjoy this timeout as much as Harris and Hendry going, okay, we need to regroup here too. We had 3 opportunities. We kind of came up a little short right there. We had threw up a lob on a 3rd shot. Probably not the best choice right there. We had an opportunity with a 1-2 combo, and they were fighting over a ball in the middle. Okay, let's take this timeout to our advantage too here and regroup and get this side out back.
What would you like to see on the side of Harris and Hendry coming out of this timeout?
Well, Harris and Hendry have to do what most teams want to do against Bates and Sewing, and that's extend them sideline to sideline. You want to get them moving east and west to open up kind of north and south. And so I want to see them kind of move that ball inside and out. That's 2 of their strengths, especially off both of their backhands on the outside. Harris can pull that backhand cross court, and Hendry can roll that backhand.
Sewing and not allowing any opportunities.
Yeah, when you're keeping a ball in the middle right there, both Bates and Sewing are going to make you pay.
Sewing stepping over, puts it long. Another point for Hendry and Harris. Was that another ball you'd like to see Bates take?
Nah, I'd like to see either one of them let that ball bounce. That's a tough speed up off shoe tops there.
Good placement from Bates, pushing Harris back side out. Still game point.
Wow.
Bates with the big drive forces the error, and game number 1 goes the way of Shelby Bates and Sofia Sewing. Game 2 still ahead here in Columbus.
At Citywide, we are your first choice for all facility needs in Columbus and Central Ohio. Citywide services a variety of business and commercial properties. No matter what industry, we can help. We understand each property has a unique set of needs. All it takes is one phone call, and Citywide takes care of the rest. Our mission is to save time, solve problems, and give back to our communities. Discover the Citywide difference today.
See you, hun. Dad, let's fix that knee.
I'll make an appointment.
For more natural feel and a faster recovery, we're going to use Rosa Robotics and Persona, the personalized knee.
Remember your exercises, Dad. Looking like yourself again.
Feeling like it too.
Are you ready to meet your grandpa?
16 years from today, Greg Gerstner will finally land the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check. Epic water displacement? Big check. A work of art that's only possible because Greg is already meeting all these same people at AARP volunteer and community events. They'll keep Greg active, involved, and mischievous, and help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Bates and Sewing able to build a 7-1 lead, cruising to an 11-5 victory in game one.
Yeah, it didn't start off exactly the way that Bates and Sewing wanted to. They needed to get their legs back under them. They did, and really took control of this game, taking it by 6 points, moving on to game number 2. 1 game away from moving on to the gold medal match.
3 seeds Bates and Sewing against the 2 seed Harris and Hendry. You noted coming out of the timeout late in the opening game, you'd like to see Harris and Hendry start to move Bates and Sewing, and right now there is no let up on the side of Sewing and Bates.
I immediately see Amanda Hendry look at Allison Harris and go, my bad. She started that speed up, but it was all Bates and Sewing to end it.
Sewing just all over the kitchen line.
Well, it was a good start right there from Harris. She went hard cross court, then tries to flip that kind of halfway behind Bates, but it was just a little too high.
Pulled it just wide.
See Harris pull the trigger on the backhand here. Bates all over it, but like you said, pulls it just wide.
Harris able to cross up Bates on the board early.
She'll take that love off the tape right there as it sailed just longer than Bates was anticipating.
Just relentless pressure from Sewing.
And we're seeing more of that one-handed backhand flick from Sewing too.
1-2-2.
Take that left hand off and you reach in with that one-handed flick. You got more reach.
Off the edge guard, lands out of play. We talk, at least on the men's side, about the strength that you have to have when you're reaching in for that one-handed flick. Sewing, are there other women on tour that have that same amount of strength in that forehand?
There's not many. You're seeing more that are implementing that one-handed flick. Because again, it's that, how much can I add to my toolbox, right? And you're seeing Sewing working on that. You have other pros working on that. Shelby Bates has been working on it. No need for one hand there. There's 2 back-to-back.
A missed return and a backhand winner. 4-1-1 and an early timeout taken here by Harris and Hendry.
That's big to double up on the 2-handed backhand there from Bates on the 3rd shot drive. 5th shot put away.
It's been just about 6 weeks since Bates and Sewing took home their gold medal in Chicago. Maybe give or take a week, 5 weeks, somewhere
like
around there.
just yesterday.
I know, doesn't it? But where have you seen their game continue to grow since capturing their first gold?
Again, it's the continuous practice that they get to put in together on court. We've talked about the importance of, if you have a partner that you can train with, that only helps. So you're seeing that. You're seeing that kind of grow as a partnership. But again, it's like adding these little tools to the toolbox, right? That one-handed flick, and you're seeing Bates and Sewing use that. So now it's like, okay, well, they got that now too, right? I got to avoid that. I really got to, keep my drops a little closer to the net so it's not allowing them to reach in and take that flick. So again, the familiarity is another huge thing.
Hendry and Harris, no stranger to capturing golds as well. Both have done it alongside Simone Jarjing in women's doubles. Harris has also won alongside Bobby Oshiro this year in New York. Oh, crossing up, Sewing going right at the right hip.
Yeah, that's right side. Full send from Allison Harris right here.
Another lob pays dividends.
Again, Harris trying to go right at that right side of Sofia Sewing, try and jam her up.
Hendry able to get on top, force the side out.
Yeah, Sewing trying that one-handed flick again. That time Hendry all over the counter.
Harris got what she wanted, but clipped the tape.
Again, I think Harris and Hendry pressing just a little bit. The reason is because of the defense of Bates and Sewing right now and how they get everything back, force you to hit one more ball. And when you're dealing with that, the issue is that you try and overhit.
Side out.
Sewing able to
Who was it?
let it go. I think it was Shelby Bates.
Was it Bates?
I think it was.
5-2-1. Second serve.
I like that ball at the feet of Bates, almost a little off speed. All right, instead of really getting on top of that and ripping through it, takes a little pace off.
It's a missed serve. The door's still open here in game number 2. It's only a 3-point deficit. Sewing was ready for the speed up.
Second serve.
Got to get the ball out of the middle.
2-5-2.
With the Sewing forehand, the Bates two-handed backhand.
Side
That
out.
time with the forehand, Bates finds the feet of Harris. It almost feels like playing, when you're talking about the Bates backhand and the Sewing forehand, it almost feels like you're playing a lefty-righty pairing.
Right. You know, Bates is so confident in that backhand. She's so solid now on that right side.
Second serve.
Last two backhand one-handed flicks from
5-2-2.
Sofia Sewing, not as natural as she'd like.
Side out.
I mean, she's 3 for 4 going in that spot, is Allison Harris. When she gets that ball in the forehand, she's lighting up Sofia Sewing right at that right shoulder. Oh, Bates.
Harris, my goodness.
Bates from a knee on the first reset right there, but Harris was just having none of it.
3-5-1.
She let her know about it, too.
Not something you see very often from Allison Harris.
No.
Back-to-back points as Harris and Hendry within 1.
Timeout. It was a 5-1 lead, now 5-4.
4-5-1.
Four-point run. We are level at 5 apiece.
1 minute.
The lob no good right there. Here comes the timeout. 1 point late, in my opinion. I'd rather you call that timeout, still have a lead in your back pocket. Now hurts a little more because you're tied.
Humana would like to recognize Carol Stenger in this week's Humana Human Care Spotlight. Carol loves the strong sense of community that pickleball and the APP foster, and she enjoys volunteering alongside her family at tournaments. Carol is a pickleball player herself and leads a kids and parents pickleball group with her 2 children. Thank you, Carol, for all that you do for us here on the APP Tour. Timeout taken by Bates and Sewing as Hendry and Harris have pulled even at 5 apiece here in game number 2. What's been the biggest difference for Hendry and Harris during this 4-point run?
Allison Harris. That woman has come alive here late in game number 2. Not late, halfway through game number 2. She's playing a little more aggressive. She's getting a little more fired up. You don't see it often from Allison Harris, but when you do, there's a point behind it. And right now, that point is forcing a third game here.
Time in. 5-5-1.
Just missed it.
See Bates playing a little matrix action right there, getting out of the way of that as Harris goes right at the shoulder.
5-5-2.
Hendry went to pull the trigger, clipped the tape. So a good timeout taken by Bates and Sewing. Missed return. Pushes Bates and Sewing back in front. That is the
6-5-1.
third missed return of the match.
Point.
Trying to sense the pattern here from Allison Harris. She's trying to get that ball to Sewing's backhand on a dink.
Catches Sewing there moving forward.
So if she gets the ball to Sewing's backhand on the dink, she's looking to get to her forehand
7-5-2.
to speed that next one up. So look for that pattern from Harris.
Harris coming up short as Bates and Sewing once again pushing their opponents back.
That's just too much pressure right there from Bates and Sewing.
8-5-2.
Missed return.
What was 5-5 is now quickly got to 9-5 here in game 2.
So a corresponding 4-point run with a pair of missed returns have put Sewing and Bates on the brink of moving on to the gold medal match. We talk about it so often. You have to expend so much energy, both mental and physical, to get yourself even. It can be difficult to sustain those types of runs.
Yeah, and again, pickleball is very similar to other sports. Game of runs. We talk about it, you know, in other sports, especially like basketball, game of runs. Sustain the run and then fight your way back. That's what Harris and Hendry did. They sustained that run going down 5-1. They got on a 4-0 run of their own. But then, like you just said, it's hard to maintain that throughout. So then it's like, okay, what can I do when they're going to get their run? I got to minimize it. They didn't give up a 4-point run. Now in the hole.
Coming up next here on Championship Court is our second women's doubles semifinal. Jill Braverman, Megan Fudge taking on Susanna Barr and Alexa Scholl. A full day of action here in Columbus at the APP Women's Open presented by the James. Harris trying to cut it cross. Another point. It is match point for Bates and Sewing.
10-5-2.
Sewing with emphasis, the step across winner. They ended on a 6-0 run. Sewing and Bates into the gold medal match in straights.
At The Botanist, we always look further, seeing potential where others may not. We sustainably hand-forage 22 Isla Botanicals to make a beautifully balanced gin, capturing the essence of our Scottish island home. Consciously crafted by our community to be enjoyed by yours. Look further.
Came to the game with a brand new sauce. Get ready, got the 1, 2, 3, move it. I got the sauce to make.
002.
I got the sauce to make you go.
Oh, you got me.
Are you ready for this? Something better than this. 1, 2, 3.
Let them win again.
Switch it up, switch it up.
Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
Game number 2, more of the same from game 1, 11-5 victory here for Bates and Sewing. And again, they just continue to put that pressure on, never allowing Hendry and Harris to get in a rhythm. They sustained a 4-point run, but then go on a 6-0 run to end it. Dorian Kraft is courtside with Sewing and Bates.
Sofia Shelby, congratulations, making it back into the gold medal match in women's doubles. You took a timeout there in the second game at 5-all, ripped off 6 consecutive points. What was the conversation and the point of attack coming out of that timeout?
I think those points that we lost were still really good points by us. You know, Shelby threw in some great lobs. They just, landed a little bit short, but I loved all of the execution on our points. I said, let's just, take our time, regroup a little bit, keep going, keep being aggressive, and I'm happy that we pulled through.
Well, Shelby, both of you guys spent a lot of time on court yesterday in the split age division. What was the key for both of you to recovering so that you could come out here today and play your best?
Honestly, just make sure we get some sleep, good food, recover our body, and really just we stay together. So just waking up and having good energy, blasting our music, and getting in a good mindset for today.
Well, we'll get you out of here so you can recover a little bit more before your gold medal match. We will see you ladies coming up in just a little bit. Coming up next, our second women's doubles semifinal. The top seeds are taking the court.